Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a really nifty little lighter that was in the group of lighters that we recently received from our friend Friedrich Dill. This is an automatic super lighter, not exactly a gumball size or keychain type lighter. It's a little bit bigger than that, but also not as big as a Ronson standard. So I would categorize it somewhere there in the middle. Medium size, not tiny, not full size, with a faux Native American beadwork motif. Really cool lighter that I'm glad to get back up and running. This wrap that is around the lighter is sort of rubberized. It looks like there is color underneath, and it's sort of a clear rubber over it. It's pretty neat and a little bit different. This lighter is marked Tissot, and then on the back STC. The T in the middle stands out, so I don't know, maybe it should be TSC, Tissot something company, not sure. The bottom is marked Tissot automatic super lighter. And we didn't have to do anything to this lighter to get it running. We just installed a flint, fueled it up, and away we went. I would imagine that there was a tassel, perhaps a chain for a keychain or some other sort of attachment. But typically when there is an eyelet on the back like that, then it had some sort of attachment. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was a tassel, but it also wouldn't shock me if it was, like I said, a chain or some other form of attachment. The wrap is sort of sectioned off. That's why I say I believe this is a Native American beadwork motif, or at least intended to appear as such. I had a Zippo lighter several years ago that had a Native American bead wrap on it. It was pretty cool. But that's not something that I have had a lot of. I know that there are people that specialize in Native American Zippos, and I'm sure there are those who specialize in Native American lighters of all kinds, or at least not necessarily a Native American lighter, but one featuring that sort of motif. And this lighter functions just as the Ronson clones, all the automatic lighters, and though this one is not marked Japan, I would think that that is probably where it came from. Most of the lighters that were made in Japan in the late 40s, 50s, 60s, and probably even later than that were marked as such. Marked made in occupied Japan up until I believe 1952. I'm not sure who was in charge of those Japanese facilities after the occupation, but I have read that during the occupation that the general that was in charge freely encouraged the Japanese under their charge to basically steal the ideas of Western products. So the fact that the mechanism looks like a Ronson standard, or any other Ronson automatic lighter for that matter, should not be lost on us in that regard. Had a rare miss there, as this lighter has been pretty consistent, pretty reliable and dependable since I filled it up. Took it a little bit. You can obviously imagine with such a small tank. Again, not the tiniest, but not the biggest either. I believe the smaller the tank, the more likely it is, the easier it is for that lighter to suffer from vapor lock. And this one certainly had some of those problems at the very beginning. When Friedrich sent me the group of lighters, he sent a note that just said enjoy and put them to good use. So I haven't really decided what we're going to do with this one. Most of the other lighters were just good for parts, whereas this is an actual solid working lighter. So perhaps we will give this away, maybe have a live stream where we give it away, maybe sell it in one of our penny start 100% for charity auctions. I am open to suggestions, what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments section what you think of the lighter. Does it look like a Native American beadwork motif to you, or am I reading that in where perhaps something else was intended? It appears as though the wrap is in good solid condition. It's not pulling away, it's not separating. It's got several colors, sort of a beigeish orange background, along with a black and blue, green and yellow and black, red and green. So several different colors. And whether or not you collect the Native American motifs or not, it is still a very attractive lighter from a brand that I have never seen before, Tissot. And it's marked on the bottom, Tissot Automatic Super Lighter. Very clean. But keep your eyes open. We will either be giving it away, auctioning it off for charity, or in some other way putting it to good use. So thank you, Friedrich. Cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, my friend. Until next time.